Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Richmond Arena on the campus of Illinois State University for today's Illinois High School Association Class 3A semifinal match between the Lady Rockets of Richmond Burton High School and the Crimsons of Jacksonville High School. And now let's meet the coaches for the home team, Richmond Burton Lady Rockets, with a record of 36 wins and 4 losses, and with a record of 134 and 53 in her 5th season. Let's meet head coach Casey Kenwood. The visiting team, the Jacksonville Crimsons, have a record of 30 wins and 8 losses, and with a career record of 89 wins and 28 losses in 3 years, meet head coach Gary Hitchcock. And now, let's meet the team members for both squads. For Richmond Burton, number 1, Carol Russell. For Jacksonville, number 4, Sam Sutton. For Richmond Burton, number 2, Jesse Duncan. For Jacksonville, number 5, Justice Hammers. For Richmond Burton, number 3, Grace Swiggle. For Jacksonville, number 8, Gabby Mann. For Richmond Burton, number 9, Caitlin Howard. For Jacksonville, number 16, Tiffany Lacey. For Richmond Burton, number 10, Libby Anderson. For Jacksonville, number 20, Abby Conrad. For Richmond Burton, number 12, Emily Reedy. For Jacksonville, number 23, Kelsey Richardson. For Richmond Burton, number 14, Kayla Bowling. For Jacksonville, number 25, Kaylee Steckel. For Jacksonville, number 53, Brooke Woods. For Richmond Burton, number 15, Jenna Mazer. And now the starting lineup. For Richmond Burton, number 1, Tara Russell. For Jacksonville, number 7, Bentley Stewart. For Richmond Burton, number 4, Kim Russell. For Jacksonville, number 9, Megan McNeil. For Richmond Burton, number 7, Kelsey Bellini. For Jacksonville, number 13, Sarah Thornley. For Richmond Burton, number 11, Alex Callahan. For Jacksonville, number 14, Erica Howell. For Richmond, number 13, Logan Etney. For Jacksonville, number 15, Jason Case. For Richmond Burton, number 16, Marissa Woodward. For Jacksonville, number 18, Taylor Keane. For Richmond Burton, number 17, Ellie Fritz. tonight's officials are Julie Powell and Karen McCall, with line judges Maureen Bollinger and Roger Phillips.
Hello everyone and welcome to Redbird Arena. I'm Michelle McMahon presenting you the second 3A semifinal match between the Jacksonville Crimson and the Richmond Burton Lady Rockets. The winner of this match will advance to the finals tomorrow night against the St. Francis Spartans at 6:30. Richmond Burton is led by head coach Casey Kaywood, who is very close with her girls. She says they have a lot of personality and she's been with this group for 3 years. And Jacksonville is led by head coach Gary Hickox, who says their team mentality has been playing together and that they really came together after their final conference match, and that's when they saw what they were really capable of. Some keys to the match here to start off the bat: controlling the nerves, and this will help both teams eliminate unforced errors. It's a very nerve-wracking environment. It's different for both teams, so we can calm that down, eliminate the errors. That will help both teams have success. And in addition to that, defense. They need to run both teams run a great offense, so the defense really needs to step up in order to frustrate these hitters, keep the balls alive, and win those dirty points, as I like to call it. Some key players to look out for on the Jacksonville Crimsons: Jalen Keene, the 6'2" junior middle blocker. She's a Division I caliber player. Very athletic middle, dynamic arm swing, has great vision around the block, and is a solid blocker herself. For Richmond Burton, look out for Allie Francie, the 6'1" junior outside hitter, who is committed to one of the most elite colleges in school history, which is Penn State, and she has the ability to take over matches. So watch out for both these players. Jacksonville will start us off with a serve. Bentley Stewart, the setter, will be back for the first serve. The senior setter has reached the milestone of 1,500 assists and has moved into third place overall for Jacksonville High School. Nice pass by Russell. Francie on the outside with the aggressive attack. Came from the back row. Couldn't be handled by Russell. And the first point goes to Jacksonville. Smart play by Keene. That middle short shot is typically open. Russell looked like she was there. Maybe just one more step to that ball and she would have had it. Stewart starting the first run here in the first set. Overpass by Callanan. And Francie with the put away down the line. And as I mentioned before the match, she is a very athletic player. She has that physicality, but she's also very, very powerful with her approach and her arm swing, utilizing that line shot. Woodward with the serve. Nice pass by Howell. And a smart shot out of the middle. Quick attack for Jacksonville, clinching the 2-1 lead here in the first set. Ellie Hinton does a nice job of seeing the open space in the court. I like that they brought her inside for the middle set. Smart choice by Stewart. And the tip over by Russell will get it tied up here at 2-2. Very smart play. She comes off the net. Jacksonville defense wasn't prepared to dig that ball. And Keene on the outside. Definitely their go-to hitter. Does a nice job of utilizing her strength and just her long body to hit that cross-court shot. Hinton with the serve. Back to Russell. Down the line. That sister-to-sister connection. Russell does a nice job of utilizing a big approach. She's a lefty, so that line shot is really open for her. She does a nice job of showing it at the last second. Very tough ball to defend. Francie back to serve. Free ball over from Jackson. Woodward takes care of the pass. And it's Russell with the kill again. Oh, and the ref overrules it. Russell was in fact blocked on that play. Point goes to Jacksonville, who now has the 4-3 advantage. Thornley with the serve. Callanan with the tip. Thrown over by Thornley, smart play. And Callanan does a nice job of moving that ball around. She utilizes that thumb down cut shot, adjusts her approach, and hits it right around the block. Sees the court very well in that play. And back to serve. Smart tip by Keene. Great play by Keene, causing chaos on the Lady Rockets side, throwing in that short tip. She showed earlier that she has the ability to hit the deep perimeter shots, but then she mixes it in with the tip, making it less predictable for the defense. Nice serve by Keene. Russell to Russell. And Berlini will put the overpass away. Overruled by the head ref with a net violation on that one. Keene continuing her great run. She has a great serve, very low to the net, jump, topspin, float serve, very effective. Russell doing a nice job having an impact immediately on the right side of the court. Has a powerful, she likes that cross-court shot, especially being a lefty. The ball doesn't have to cross her face. That cross-court shot is openly available for her to hit. J.C. Pate with the tip. And a kill for Jacksonville. Sammy Suttles with the kill on that. Howell back to serve for the Crimsons. Overpass by Woodward, put away in the middle by Maggie McNeil, doing a great job getting her feet to that ball, anticipating the overpass. As a middle, that's one of your main responsibilities. When you have a good server back there, you better expect that ball to come over occasionally, and she was all over that. Followed by an error by Howell. Richmond Burton takes the serve. Alex Callanan back to serve. Pass by Settles. In the back row to King, good dig by Woodward. Russell taking an aggressive swing out of the back row. Just a little bit too much on that. Bentley Stewart back to serve. Nice pass by Russell. Hinton with the attack, and Bentley sends it over. Nice dig by Keene. Bentley Stewart sends it over once more. And leave it to Francie to put the ball away. Hitting it right outside of Howell's body. Tough ball for her to defend and adjust to. Hits it right around the block. Great swing by Francie. Woodward with the serve. Great pass by Howell. Good cover. And put away in the front row by Russell. Standing at 5'8", the senior setter. Very aggressive at the net on that play. Woodward back to serve for the Lady Rockets. Francie with the hit. Out of the back row, Keene pulls through again. And that's a player that they're going to go to a lot, whether she's in the front row, she's in the back row. They're using her from all aspects of the court. She has the ability to hit every angle on the court, which makes her so tough to defend, even when she has two blockers on her. Kelsey Richardson with the serve. And a great block by Keene, but Franti reaches over and puts it away, not giving up on the play. Kara Russell back to serve for the Lady Rockets. Nice pass by Thornley. Keene with the attack. Russell throws it down the line. And Keene puts it away in the middle. Once again, we see her hit it at such a high angle. The defense on this play is outstanding. She's ready to get the ball. Even off the net, Stewart does a nice job of shooting it into her middle and still utilizing the middle blocking option for the Crimsons. Falling with the attack and the block by Ali Franti. She's camped out on the pin, does a nice job of staying disciplined, not going high, pressing across with both hands. Nice solid block there. Ali Franti with the jump topspin serve at the service line. Nice pass by Howell. And Keene answers back. Both of these players so physical between Franti and Keene. Keene is just so powerful, and she hits it at the angles that these girls aren't used to seeing and digging on a daily basis. She's hitting over the block, around the block, all the perimeter angles of the court. Callanan with a smart tip, drops it right over the block, and the advantage to the tip is when you've shown that you can hit the perimeter of the court, the defense starts to go deeper and deeper on the hitters. When she drops it in short like that, it sucks the defense in, forcing them in a more less predictable situation. And the ace goes to Etten for the Lady Rockets. Trickles it over, and a nice short serve there. Another short serve picked up by Keene, who runs the slide attack and still manages to transition from passing to then transitioning to the slide attack, using the late blocker's hands, tooling that ball out of bounds. Great shot by Keene. Great serve by Jalen Keene. Her jumps float serve is a little bit of a hybrid. It has some float to it, but it also has some topspin, which makes it float and hover in the air, but also tails off very quickly. It's a really tough ball for these passers to pass. Ali Franti with the pass on that. Free ball over for Jacksonville. Neal with a tip, and there is a net violation on the Lady Rockets. Jalen Keene doing a nice job applying the pressure from the service line. And a service error for Jacksonville. Point goes to the Lady Rockets, getting them within reach of tying this game up. They go back to Keene in the back row. Russell in the middle to Callanan. Franti with the swing. Thornley out to Pate, who puts it away. She may be smaller on the outside there, but she uses her athleticism and her approach to elevate nicely off the ground, and she sees the block very well. So she makes up for her height by her vision on the court and her vision around the block. Right now, I think we've seen the two distinguished go-to players right now in Jalen Keene and Ali Franti on both sides. To be expected when you have Division I caliber players on your team. Great environment in here today. Both schools have some good fan support, very high energy, and a great matchup between these two schools for the semifinal match. Both of them hungry to advance on to the finals tomorrow night. Howell will be back to serve for the Crimsons. Tip over by Russell. Thornley to Hinton. Nice dig down the line by Allie Franti. McNeil hits it into the block. And the Lady Rockets come up with the point. Solid block there for Kelsey Berlini, who stays disciplined in the middle. She's loaded, she expects the ball, and she presses across. Callanan with a serve. Sammy Suttles with the tool. Bentley Stewart back in for the Crimsons to run this offense. Stewart in the middle to Keene. Keene puts it away. Triple block up against her, and she still manages to find the split in the block and the hole on the floor. That's how effective of a player she is. Jacksonville takes the lead 18-14 now. Nice pass by Callanan. And Francie with the powerful hit, going straight into the arms of McNeil. McNeil doesn't press back to the middle of the court, instead is facing towards the outside. Hits the antenna. It's like the set was just a little bit too far out. Caught the ball behind her, didn't have good vision of the court. And the Lady Rockets will call a timeout on the floor as the momentum gets further and further away from their favor. Talking with Casey Kaywood before the game, their team motto is breathe, battle, believe. And this quote was made by Missy May, and that is something that they sure need to apply right now in the first set. They need to set those nerves aside and really focus on what on their side of the court, on the little fundamentals, on the serve and pass game, running a balanced offense, utilizing their hitters, and not just relying on Allie Francie. On the flip side of that, the Crimsons are doing a really nice job right now putting the pressure on. They're serving aggressive, and Jalen Keene is playing out of her mind right now, to be expected from such a high-level player. And a service error for Kelsey Richardson. Kara Russell with the serve for the Lady Rockets. And she gets the ace right off the hands of Howell. Very nice serve. She places that in the seam between the passers, but also deep enough where Howell has to think for a half a second, should I pass it, should I not, which makes her feet late to the ball and allows it to ricochet off her platform. Bounces back nicely, though, with the pass. And Keene comes up again with the kill. And when you have 6'2" matchup against 5'8" or 5'9", I'm going to put my money on 6'2". Keene does a nice job of seeing her around the block, but also taking advantage of her height and using that to her advantage. Great serve by Hinton. Off the hands of the libero Woodward. Utilizing a nice deep float serve, bringing her team to 21-17, hoping to close out the set. Great swing by Russell, defended by Bentley Stewart. Thornley with the hit. And Russell takes it into her own hands, takes the second contact over, has that nice lefty shot, just to her advantage, especially on the second contact. Does a nice job of coming around the ball and using her full momentum to that cross-court shot. Allie Francie with a jump topspin serve. In the middle to Keene, who's blocked, but golf clubs it over. And a great idea by Russell to hit that cross-court cut shot just a little bit wide. I like the idea, though, that side of the court is wide open. She saw that just a little bit further wide. Thornley with the serve. Nice pass by Franti. Great dig by Thornley. All over that tip, just a bit wide on the free ball over. Although a great read on the set. It's a little bit late to react. Brogan Etten with the serve. Nice pass by Howell. And Keen, once again, just an insane athlete. Watch how high she jumps over the block. She's hitting over them, hitting every single angle on the court, right out between the two defenders. She's hitting 667 right now in the first set. Very impressive hitter, and she's serving so effectively right now. And it's set point for the Jacksonville Crimsons. And she finishes it. Great serve by Keen, and also just a great team effort on that. Doing a nice job dominating the serve and pass battle. They had Richmond Burton Lady Rockets on their heels most of the entire time, taking full advantage of being aggressive at the service line. Great pursuit, and how can we not talk about Jalen Keen? She single-handedly took over that match, hitting 643 on the set. The Crimsons as a team are hitting 394 right now. The Lady Rockets are hitting 226. They need to elevate that a little bit, and they're on 12 kills total, 5 errors. Just a little bit too high error in the first set, to be expected with those first set jitters. But in order to come back in this set, they really need to focus on tightening up those fundamentals, on those passing, staying together and having each other's backs, not tightening up when things get tough. Really protecting that teamwork mentality. And although the Crimsons are heavily reliant on Jalen Keen right now, they're doing a nice job on all aspects of the game. Their libero's playing very well. They're hitting well off of the pins, freeing up Keen from all angles, and I like that they're utilizing Keen from all aspects of the court, because honestly, she's really doing that good of a job where she can put the ball away on all cylinders. Bentley Stewart and Sarah Thornley doing a nice job of distributing a well-balanced offense. I'd still like to see more middle involvement from both teams. And that, again, comes down to the first ball contact. Controlling that ball, allowing the setters to distribute the ball to all of their hitters.
The 20th Annual Illinois High School Association All-State Academic Team, presented by Caterpillar, will be on the evening of April 15th during a banquet at the Double Tree.
Another player that's been coming up big for Richmond Burton is Allie Franti, the Penn State commit, doing a great job hitting 300 right now, although I think Jacksonville is doing a nice job of containing her on the block and on their defensive pursuit. They're doing a nice job frustrating her, shutting her down a little bit, and I think that's in turn shutting this Richmond Burton team down. Thus, they need to run a more balanced offense to make it less one-dimensional and just relying on her. Kim Russell is also doing a nice job on the right side with her twin sister as the senior setter. Both are standout track athletes as well for the Lady Rockets. And Callanan will lead us with the serve to start off the second set. The 5'8" senior captain for the Lady Rockets. Nice deep float serve. Keen controls the ball very well. And Hinton puts it away down the line. Very tight set, but she does a nice job of working with it. I think the Lady Rockets should have been set up a little bit further on the line. Instead, Kara Russell gets caught a little bit late and a little bit high, enabling Hinton to rip that line shot. Overpass by Callanan and to Keen. Woodward with the great dig, and they get it over by the Lady Rockets. Great defensive play. Keen again in the middle, triple block, and she is blocked. Thornley with the kill to the outside. Great swing by Thornley. Very smart choice by Bentley Stewart You can see the middle blocker is late to the pin because they're expecting the ball to go to Keene. Very smart choice by Stewart to put her hitter on a one-on-one situation. Nice pass by Callanan. And Allie Franti shows exactly why she can hang with the best of them. Hitting that cut shot, I think she hit 5-foot line on that. Very impressive from the outside hitter for the Lady Rockets. Woodward back to serve. Set over by Bentley Stewart. Pulling in the middle to Keene again. Executing the ball. And when all else fails, they're going to go to Keene, and she executes the ball at such a high level and very consistently. She's not very high air. She keeps it consistent, even against a triple block. Russell to Franti. Franti again. And it's a battle of the physicality in the front row with Keene and Franti. Franti doing a nice job using the smaller block in front of her, going high hands out of bounds. Nice pass by Woodward. She goes back to Russell. Sisterly connection there. Russell does a nice job of seeing the split in that block and using her strength as a lefty, crushing it through the hole, right through the blocker's hands. Keene with the tip. Russell back to Russell once more. And she gets the kill again. Very smart setting choice by Kara Russell to go back to Kim on the right side because, again, when you go back to hitters, it makes it a little bit less predictable and making it more of a dynamic offense of just going to Franti, and a great kill once again by who else but Jalen Keene. Thornley back to serve. Sam Suttles back in for Jacksonville. Nice pass by Woodward. Back to Russell again. Thornley to Keene. Keene is blocked. And a free ball over to Russell, who takes full advantage. Once again, they do the 1-2 combo where Kim Russell in the back row sets it high to her sister on the right side. She utilizes her left hand to her full advantage, hitting that cross-court angle, power angle shot. Just such a well-executed shot by the lefty right side. Allie Franti back to serve. And she gets the ace with the jump topspin serve. She does a nice job. She puts a very nice pace on this ball. It drops so quickly in front of the passers. Not a whole lot of opportunity there for Richardson. Franti again with a great serve. Double contact called on the Crimsons. Franti doing a nice job of forcing them into these errors with such a powerful serve. And into the net, service error for Franti as the Crimsons attempt to gain some momentum in the second set. And another great server back to serve in Jalen Keene. Great pass by Franti and a good coverage. Attack error on Alex Callanan, but a great defensive pursuit by Franti on a good pass and then a good cover ball. Nice pass by Woodward up to Russell. Pate with the hit. And a tip over for Callanan. Smart shot. She's used it earlier on in the match. It's worked to her advantage. Keeping the defense on her toes. Looks like the defense might have been able to get that one. Too close to call. Etten with the serve. And McNeil out of the middle. Russell once again doing a nice job executing on that right side.
Serving for the Crimson's number 14, Erica Howell.
Erica Howell back to serve. Franti with the pass. Callanan with the swing. Hinton sends the free ball over. And Russell really powerful on that right side attack. McNeil sends the free ball. And Hinton with the tool, catching McNeil high and facing out of bounds. Great, smart, veteran play by Callanan. Russell back to serve. Keene with the attack. Russell back to Franti, who puts it away. Great shot by Allie Franti. And watch how she uses her entire body to put the pace on that ball. Such a smart and powerful hitter. Great swing by Keene, who answers back out of the back row. Trying to push some momentum into her teammates, saying, let's go, let's get some momentum going here. Stewart with the serve. Back to Callanan, who uses the block for the kill once again. McNeil struggling right now on the block to get out to the pins. A little bit slower to react. And McCannahan takes full advantage. Callanan, excuse me. And a service error for the Lady Rockets.
Service error, point Jacksonville.
Kelsey Richardson in to serve for the Crimsons.
She will serve.
Now only down by 2 in the second set. And another service error in this match. And those service errors are really tough when you're trying to gain that momentum and you get the point and then you miss it again. It's shooting yourself in the foot when you're trying to get a hold on the momentum of the set. Tip over by Russell. And Keene goes straight down with the second contact on that. Very powerful play, and what a fun player to watch. Woodward with the pass, and Franti versus Keene. Great matchup right there in the middle, both the most physical players on the court, and Franti still answers back, hitting right around the solid block set up by Keene. Russell with the serve. Nice pass by Howell. And Keene reaches over the block to tip that over. JC Pate with the swing and the kill. On the outside. Very athletic player. Jumps really well. And utilizes the late block to her advantage, hitting right on the outside of Russell's arm. Russell needs to get out to the pin to take away that line shot. Callanan with the pass. And a miscommunication error for the Rockets. And Jacksonville is coming back into the set, only down by 1. Thornley with a nice run here. Service error for Jacksonville. Again, as soon as they get a little bit of momentum going, they shoot themselves in the foot with these errors. They just need to keep the ball in play. Force the Lady Rockets into an error. Allie Franti back to serve. Great serve by Franti, dropping it in front of Howell. Keene with the hit. And Callanan, great dig by Howell. And it's a battle of the tips that Callanan wins. She shows the tip pretty early, but she mixes up where she places the tip. Instead of going right over the block, she sees that sharp angle, short tip, wide open. Very smart veteran play for the senior outside hitter. Great pass by Pate. And a smart, great dig by Russell. Pushing it back to Russell on the right side, who gets the kill. Communication error on the Jacksonville Crimson's. Frustrating point, especially when you're trying to gain that momentum, as I said. The Lady Rockets, though, looking really good right now. Very good team effort. They're getting all of their hitters involved. Russell's doing a nice job of distributing the ball, running a very balanced offense. Look at the dig and the defensive pursuit of the Lady Rocket team, doing a nice job of just grinding out those dirty points. Allie Franti hitting .400 on the match so far with 8 kills. And we see her really coming alive here in the second set, driving the momentum of this Lady Rocket team. And I also think that Richmond Burton has done a nice job of containing Jalen Keene, who took over in the first set and has been a little bit quieter in the second. Franti back to serve. JC Pate fights it off. Keene again, blocked. And a close call there, but she paints the line with that one. The line judge calls it in. Lady Rockets pleading that it was out. Take a look at the athleticism, just the pace of her arm. Look how quick she executes on that ball. Nice dig by Pate. Great swing and a great dig by Franti. McNeil in the middle. Franti out of the back row. Great dig by Keene. And JC Pate comes up big with the kill. Great vision around that block. She sees that the line is open around the block and that the defense isn't set up there. Smart shot for the outside hitter. Nice pass by Woodward. Russell with the tip. JC Pate trying to go to the middle of the court that time. Franti out of the back row once more. And Russell with the deep tip down the line. Howell was there but called it out at the last second. Smart play by Russell though, mixing up her shots. She's hitting deep, she's tipping short, she's tipping deep, making it less predictable to defend. Keene out of the back row. Thornley to Pate. And Callanan with the kill on the outside. The captain pulls through with the big kill, bringing her team 18-14 in the second set. And with the short serve. And the strategy behind that is to eliminate the system for Jacksonville, although Jacksonville does a nice job of getting out of that. But what the short serve does is it takes the middle out of the equation, forcing the ball high outside. Great execution by Hinton. Howell. And a great swing by Callanan once again coming into the middle. I like that choice by Russell, bringing her outside hitter on the inside, making it less predictable for the blockers. And a service error for Russell. And Bentley Stewart returns for the Crimsons. Russell to Callanan. Sends a free ball out of bounds. And point goes to Jacksonville as they gain the momentum. They're catching some ground here. The Lady Rockets need to continue to tighten up their mechanics and their communication a little bit. Blocked by McNeil. McNeil with the smart tip in the middle. Russell sends it over. And Hinton takes full advantage of the scattered block. The ref calls a lift on that play. Jacksonville coming back here in the second set, gaining some steam. Bentley Stewart doing a nice job getting on a run with her topspin serve. Woodward with a nice pass. Hinton on the outside, drops a short. Great dig by Callanan. Stewart to McNeil once more with the tip. And just too far out of the reach of Russell. And it is tied here, 19-19 in the second set. And this run has blatantly stemmed from the service line. Bentley Stewart doing a great job of getting the Lady Rockets out of system, forcing a very one-dimensional offense, forcing Russell into a more pressured situation. She doesn't know who to set right now because not a lot of her go-to players are executing. On the flip side of that, Jacksonville's doing a nice job of staying steady and just focusing on the fundamentals on their side of the net. We saw Allie Francie come alive here early on in the second set. Jacksonville's made a couple of adjustments, start to contain her a little bit better, which is, again, a direct correlation to when the Lady Rockets shut down. Bentley Stewart on a run. Nice pass by Callanan. And there we see Francie changing the momentum of this match instantaneously. She knows it's on her. Great execution out of the back row. Alex Callanan back to serve. And it trickles off the tape and gets the ace. Great serve by Callanan and perfect timing to gain this momentum spurt going into 21-19. Keene with the kill. And what a smart shot. The defense was camped well behind the 10-foot line. She sees that, she drops it right over the block, utilizes that 10-foot line. Short attack. Very, very smart play by Keene. Woodward with a great 3.0 pass. Allie Francie, great touch on the block. And Hinton stealing the momentum back. The Crimsons don't back down. Very smart play by Hinton. Callanan was backed up, way back on her heels. She drops it right in front of her. Tough ball to dig. Richardson with the serve. Great pass by Woodward. And Francie doesn't shy away from the moment and contributes her 10th kill of the set so far, hitting .429. And Keene, great rundown by Callanan. Stewart to Keene and a great dig by Russell. Russell to Callanan. Howell takes care of the pass, and Hinton on the outside gets the kill, going straight into the hands of Kara Russell, splitting the blocker's hands right in front of her. Great swing. And just long for Allie Francie. Very smart choice. She was going for that deep tip shot. And 9 times out of 10 when that falls, it's going to fall in and work. But this is a great momentum changer for the Crimsons, turning this game around. As we see here, that corner was wide open. She just got a little bit unlucky. putting a little bit too much pace on that. The Crimson's counting their blessings on that one. Doing a nice job of staying together and playing loose. And that's one of the things that head coach Gary Hickox had mentioned, that this team personality is loose and they are expected to do well, but they also play better when they're staying together as a team and having fun and playing loose. So Jacksonville steals the lead here in set 2, up 23-22, coming up with some big kills. And look for Allie Francie to make a game-changing momentum play coming up here, because the Lady Rockets need it, and Hinton comes up with a huge serve. Great service pursuit by Callanan. Russell with the pass out to Francie. She goes off the head of Keene in a head-to-head battle. Shows you the physicality. She has the ability to hit the blocker on the top of the head. You know she's jumping high. Great swing by Keene and a better dig by Russell. Howell with the dig. Stewart back to Keene again. Russell defending that right side of the court, sending her free ball over. Set point for Jacksonville. And J.C. Pate hits it into the net, making it tied here at game 2. Kara Russell continuing her service run. Jacksonville's tightening up a little bit. Nice swing by Russell. And they go back to Keene, who tips it over. Nice swing by Franti. And we see the chaos setting in on both sides. And Russell staying aggressive on this play. And there's Franti taking over. Russell steps in to set that ball, and Francie dominates that cut shot. And as I mentioned earlier, in these tight matches and in these tight sets, especially towards the end of the match, it's going to be the team that executes at the highest level, but also stays the most aggressive. And I think at that point, Jacksonville was playing not to lose, and the Lady Rockets were playing to win. We saw Jacksonville tip a couple times on a couple of balls where they, maybe could have hit the ball and been a little bit more aggressive. On the flip side of that, Kim Russell's really doing a nice job of staying aggressive and really leading that mentality for the team alongside Allie Franti, who are both attacking this Jacksonville team right now, putting the pressure on them, forcing them into errors, into miscommunication errors. Kara Russell back to serve for the Lady Rockets. Nice pass by Howell. And Keene comes up big in the middle. Great swing and a great set by Stewart. I do want to point out, though, that pass was phenomenal by Libero Howell. Puts her setter in a great situation to run their go-to player in Keene. And a kill by Allie Franti. Chiming in with her 14th kill in the match, hitting .423, and it is a battle between Jalen Keene and Allie Franti. Both standout hitters. Very impressive athleticism. And the Lady Rockets will take the second set, and we're heading into a third set here. Great team effort on both halves. 27-25 was the final. Allie Franti stepping up big time alongside Kim Russell, who are both, as I mentioned, being very aggressive at those key moments. As a team, Jacksonville's hitting 318 right now, which is a very good number. And actually, the Lady Rockets are hitting 278. So right now, statistically, Jacksonville is out hitting them right now. But as I said, it's just that mentality. They were down a lot for that second set. Took them a while to gain back the momentum, and at the time that they finally stole back the momentum, it was just a little bit too late to regain those points that they had already given away. And I can't not point out the battle between Jalen Keene and Allie Franti. They're two just insanely athletic kids, both Division I, Penn State caliber athletes, and we've seen them hit incredible shots, especially at the high school level, and just doing a great job of gaining momentum. And it's fun to watch because they're just so athletic and hitting at such a high point along the net. So Jacksonville took set 1, 25-19. Richmond Burton took set 2, 27-25. It's going to be another close set here in set 3. And again, it's going to come down to the team that's the most aggressive and the one that's not playing not to lose, but playing to win. And Jalen Keene, as I mentioned, has been contacted by several Division I schools. She's been contacted by Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Penn State, Illinois State, Louisville. So you can see the caliber of player. She's wanted by a lot of schools, and now we see exactly why. She's just a junior, but such an effective middle blocker, captain for the Crimsons. And then on the other side, Allie Franti, who's committed to Penn State. Just a very high-level athlete on both sides of the net. Jacksonville will start off with the first serve. Bentley Stewart up to serve for the Crimsons. Pass by Russell. Out to Franti, who's owning that cut shot. And how do you defend that? She hits through the split of the block. She's hitting angles in front of the 10-foot line. Great shot by Franti. Tied at 1-1 here in the third set. Kelsey Richardson back to serve for Jacksonville. Russell with the pass to Allie Franti again. Hitting that cross-cut shot. It's nearly impossible for this Jacksonville defense to defend, especially when she's up one-on-one against the block. She's going to win that battle every time. Stewart out to Keene. Russell to Franti, and she had to give up one time with the error for Franti, who is currently playing out of her mind. Ellie Hinton back to serve. Double contact called on Russell. And the ruling on that is the ball is supposed to come out clean of the setter's hand. So if the ball is spinning after she sets it, it is then called a double contact. Nice save by Russell. And Keene with the attack error. As the frustration starts to set in for the Jacksonville Crimsons. Allie Franti back to serve. The 6'1" junior outside hitter captain for the Lady Rockets. Keene with the attack and the kill. Great swing and a great set by Stewart, pushing it into her middles, utilizing her in-system attack. Thornley with the serve. And Russell on the right side gets blocked. Great cover ball by Franti. Nice dig by Howell. Franti again with a big dig. Keene just slam dunks it down in front of the 10-foot line with her left hand, and that just shows her athleticism. Not even a lefty, but she just dunks it right in front of the 10-foot line. Great athletic play for Keene. Out of bounds, just wide for Jacksonville. We still hold the lead, 5-4 here in game 3. And a smart tip by Thornley, mixing in those shots, as I mentioned before, keeping the defense on their toes, and she's doing it at the right moments. Very smart play. Keene with the serve. Great pass by Woodward. Russell with the attack, and a great athletic play by J.C. Pate. Nice dig by Thornley. Pate again, looking for the touch. It's a little bit too much. Russell back to serve. Nice pass by Pate. With another attack error. Caught the ball a little bit behind her. Set was a little bit far off the net. Opportunity wasn't there. Put a little bit too much on it. Abby Tomhav in for the Crimsons. Nice pass by Keene. McNeil with the kill, who's been a little bit quiet in the second half. Does a great job of executing that quick ball to that power angle, splitting the blockers. Great setting choice by Thornley. Woodward off of the tape. Nice grab by Hinton. Callanan uses the tip, and it works once again. Such an effective shot for her. She sees when this is open. She's been utilizing it all night, and it's been working for her, so why not? Defense needs to read that a little bit quicker, especially if she's going up with two hands. You know that ball's a tip. Russell over. Great dig by Howell. Hinton with the attack. Franti is blocked by McNeil. And she's hungry for the ball again. Blocked again by McNeil. Two huge blocks for McNeil, and Franti stays persistent and powers it through the block. Now contributing 17 kills for the Lady Rockets. Hitting at a very high efficiency right now. Service error for Callanan. And we're now tied here in set 3, going neck to neck. Bentley Stewart to serve. Drops in a nice topspin ball there. Great dig by Howell. And Hinton with the kill through the hands of setter Kara Russell once again. Hinton's been exposing that all night long, doing a great job of executing that shot. Hallie Franti using the block. Great dig by Keene. And Russell answers back to Hinton on those blocks, doing a nice job that time of pressing over, not letting Hinton tool her. She goes up strong and presses across. Thornley with the pass. Miscommunication there on the slide. Francie with the tip. Just over the hands of Maggie McNeil. Another smart shot for the hitter that has been hitting every angle possible on the court. Woodward back to serve. Russell with the tip. Answered back by Stewart. Allie Franti comes through with a huge kill on her 18th. Is she ever gonna stop? She is just hungry for the ball all the time. Such a top executor. Hinton with the attack. Run down by Franti. Sent over by Etten. Nice swing by Hinton. She's really good at hitting that line shot. Watch her approach. She sees the block is late to the end. She's been hitting that shot all night long. Callanan wasn't even on the line ready to dig that ball. Great shot by Hinton. Richardson with the serve. Overpass and put away by Keene, who's been awfully quiet in this third set. Starting a service run, Kelsey Richardson, the senior defensive specialist. Out of bounds there. Giving Richmond Burton the 12-11 advantage in this third set. Keene with the attack and the kill. Powering through Etten's block. Doing a nice job of using her power and swinging high and hard. Another service error for the Crimsons. And these errors aren't going to cut it in the third set here. They want to pull this one out. They got to tighten up those little fundamental things, the errors that they can control, such as service errors. Nice serve by Franti. And they get the point. Watch how high she jumps on her serve and how much topspin she puts on that ball. It's a really tough ball to read because it's coming across the net so low and so fast. Very effective serve. And again, we see the pace of the topspin ball dropping right before the passer. It's a really tough ball to read. The passers need to take a step up and put their platforms out just a little bit earlier. And finally, she makes an error. Great run by Allie Franti.
Substitution for Jacksonville, number 4, Semifinal.
Great cut shot by Russell. She keeps that ball outside of her body, so she's able to keep that cross-court cut shot in her back pocket. Does a nice job executing the play there. And back to serve. And Keene with the tool. And Jalen Keene totaling 21 kills on the match so far, hitting .455 between her and Allie Franti. It's an exciting matchup. Two very incredibly gifted players. And a lift is called on Kelsey Berlini. Keene with the serve. And she gets the ace. Paints the baseline with that one. That's a great serve. As I mentioned, she has that hybrid serve where it's a float, but also a topspin. So it floats and hovers in the air, but it also tails off towards the end of its trajectory. Very, very tough serve. Russell with the attack. And Jacksonville with the defensive pursuit. Not enough, though. Russell back to serve. And another service error. Both these teams making one too many service errors from the backcourt. They need to tighten that up. Force the other team into making errors by keeping the ball in play. Nice pass by Woodward. Allie Franti out of the back row. And she sees the court so well, and she can hit those deep perimeter shots even out of the back row. Earlier we saw her hit that cross-court shot across her body to the cross-court line. Now she's hitting it a step outside of middle back's position, and she also has the capability to hit the other sideline. And she's very unpredictable. It's a great job of seeing the court. Bentley Stewart, the 5'4" senior setter captain, in the serve for the Crimsons. Allie Franti again with the kill. Hitting at such a physical level, now contributing 20 kills on the set. And a double contact is called on Stewart there. Again, the ball just didn't come out clean enough out of her hands. And the Lady Rockets force the Crimsons into a timeout as they take the 2018 advantage in Game 3. Tied at sets 1-1. Both teams playing outstanding defense and executing their offense at a very high level. Allie Franti taking over this match right now. Hitting .417, contributing 19 kills. And let's not forget about Jalen Keene on the other side for Jacksonville with 21 kills, 1 error, hitting .455. Just incredible athletes on the court right now. And for you young players out there, these two hitters are ones you're going to want to watch. Libero Woodward with the serve. Utilizing Keene out of the back row. Throwing in that roll shot once again, being very subtle with it. She goes up with a hard approach, sells the block that she's going to hit the ball, and then just flicks it over the block at the last second. Very smart play by Keene, and she does it so effectively. Richardson with the serve. Out of system for the Lady Rockets. And Keene comes up big once more. Out of the middle, hits that cutback shot. Watch her run the play even when when the setter is coming from the 10-foot line. She still stays square to the setter, adjusts her approach a little bit, keeps her shoulders square, and executes that ball. Service error for the Lady Rockets. Tough error there for them as they were just getting the momentum in the set to win the match to advance to the finals tomorrow evening. And a great serve for Kara Russell. Gaining the momentum here. Nice pass by Hinton. Keene not letting up. Franti isn't either. Great athletic play by Keene, throwing a fist out. Once more, throwing it out. And who else but Allie Franti to put the ball away. Coming up huge here. 23-20. Lady Rockets lead in the third set. Take a look at this last play, how physical she is. Just the high caliber athlete that she is. She can literally hit around any single block. Both teams doing a nice job staying consistent, but watch her elevate and hit the clear-cut shot around this block. Even on Keene, who is a very big blocker, she's still finding ways to put the ball down, and that just shows the caliber of player that Allie Franti is, contributing now 20 kills on the set, on the match so far, contributing .432 hitting percentage, helping her team to a .288 hitting percentage on the match so far. It'll be Kara Russell back to serve the momentum point. Richardson sends over the free ball. And the Russell and Russell connection. Kara Russell shoots it back to Kim Russell on the right side. And Kim doing a nice job hitting that thumb down shot down the line away from the Jacksonville defender. And Jacksonville's not backing down just yet. Hinton doing a nice job maintaining her composure and still being aggressive, even though it's game point for the Lady Rockets. Out of bounds for Kim Russell. Just trying to paint that line too perfectly. Just needs to hit it on that general direction, but is demanding the ball from her sister, Kara Russell. And I like that aggressive mentality. Allie Franti with the tip. And it is the Lady Rockets who will advance tomorrow in the finals. 6:30 in the championship match, and they are excited and watch for Allie Franti to take over this match. Doing a nice job, contributing 22 kills overall. Kim Russell, 10 kills here at Redburn Arena. Thanks for joining us tonight for this close nail-biter set. I'm Michelle McMahon.